And now, marine weather around Alaska.
All right, coastal water forecast here. We've got small craft advisories along the coast of Prince of Wales Island for southeast winds at 25 knots. Otherwise, the central coast here, east winds 15 to 20 knots and light northeast winds at 10 for the north coast. Lynn Canal north at 20, north 15, Stevens Passage, and southeast at 15 knots for Clarence Strait. And then for the day on Sunday, central and south coast here, east winds 15 to 20 knots, and the north coast, same thing, east winds 15 to 20 knots. And north winds at 15 knots for the central and northern inner channels, while Clarence Strait specifically looking at a northeast wind at 15 knots. Prince William Sound, north winds 15 knots, north Gulf Coast, northeast winds 15 to 20 knots. Northeast at 15 for northern Cook Inlet, but small craft advisories here for the southern inlet for north winds 25 knots and 30-knot winds from the north and northwest for the Barren Islands and Kamishak Bay. And for Sunday, Cook Inlet, north to northeast winds 15 to 20 knots, northwest 25 Kamishak Bay, north at 20 for the Barren Islands and the North Gulf Coast, east northeast winds 15 to 20 knots. Northeast 15 for Prince William Sound. Kodiak Island, north winds at 30 knots tomorrow. The Alaska Peninsula, north winds 25 to 35 knots with seas 4 to 8 feet, north at 25 for Bristol Bay. And for Sunday for the peninsula here, looking at west to northwest and north winds at 25 to 30 knots, north at 25 for Bristol Bay, and north winds 20 to 25 knots around the Kodiak Island area. Eastern Aleutians tomorrow, northwest winds 25 to 30 knots, northwest 20 for Adak and Atka, and out to the west we've got 30-knot winds coming into the far western Aleutians. And those southerly winds at 30 knots continue into Sunday for the western Aleutians, lighter here toward Amchitka Island, and then north to northwest 25 knots for the central Aleutians, and for the Fox Islands, north to northwest winds 25 to 30. And for the southwest coast, we've got west to northwest winds, 15 to 20 knots for Saturday, west at 15 for St. Lawrence Island, south at 15 Norton Sound, and northwest 20 for the Pribilos, and 25-knot winds for St. Matthew Island. Looking at 30-knot winds for St. Matthew Island on Sunday, Pribilos northwest at 20, southwest coast northwest at 20, west at 20 for St. Lawrence Island, and southwest 15 in the Sound. And for the eastern Beaufort Sea coast, east winds 20 to 30 knots, central and western coast, southeast at 20 for the day Saturday. And for the Chukchi Sea, southeast to south winds at 20 to 30 knots. And for the day on Sunday, about the same here, except maybe a little stronger, looking at some gale force southerlies there from from Point Hope to Cape Lisburne, 30 knots out of the south for the western Arctic coast, south 20 for the central coast, and the eastern Beaufort Sea coastline looking at southeast winds at 15 to 20 knots.